YouTube, today we're going to be reacting to ZK Mushroom's video, Trials of Osiris is doomed to fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to once again talk about Trials of Osiris.
My favorite.
I recently made a video talking about how to change Trials and what didn't work. And with the new expansion, The Edge of Fate, Trials of Osiris somewhat managed to get worse than it was. If nothing changes, I think it is officially going to be the end of the beloved game mode that lasted for more than 10 years in Destiny. Trials is currently completely losing its identity. That's the big problem. The main goal, which is to reach the Lighthouse Golden Chest, is completely pointless this season. Getting 7 wins without losing in Trials was the most satisfying PvP moment in Destiny history, in my opinion. You'd have people screaming when they would finally land at the Lighthouse for the first time. You would get rain with loot, get unique weapons that are adept, unique ornaments to use on your cool armor, etc. With this season, Bungie removed adept weapons to replace them with tier 5 weapons. Tier 5 weapons, I'm going to be honest, are pretty nice. They have all the perks, barrel, mag, everything enhanced, and they can even use the new enhanced mods. You think that getting that from the Lighthouse chest would be pretty amazing, right? And that it would be guaranteed if you get a flawless, right? Nah, Bungie said no. You actually need to get 400 plus lights and Guardian rank 8 to 9 to get that. That is just an awful system, in my opinion. Someone at 400 light could play Trials, get a few wins, get the same or even better loot than the person completing the most intense PvP achievements, the Flawless. Like, what? For example, the first card that I played in Edge of Fate with Astrocross and Frost. I was 300 lights, Frostbow was 350, and Astrocross was around 400 something. We all played together, got the 7 win streak, the Flawless, reached the Lighthouse, we opened the chest. Astrocross got 4 tier 5 drops, and maybe like 1 tier 4. Frostbolts got tier 3 and tier 4. I got tier 2 and tier 3. Even though we did the same exact activity, it was really like tough for all of us, and only Astrocross got the tier 5. Like, that makes absolutely zero sense. Everyone that plays Trials and reached the Lighthouse, which is super tough, let's be honest, should be able to get guaranteed tier 5. And if they get a win streak of 7 plus...
Yeah, I have to agree with ZK there. I don't know why I have to get to a certain power to get that. And the whole Guardian rank stuff is crazy. You know, I'm a PvP lover first. So doing the Guardian rank stuff was pretty tedious. That's all I'm going to say. So they are kind of making it a way more grinding than it needs to be. But that's just my opinion. And I agree with ZK.
Should get more tier 5. Guaranteed. Even if they're 200 light power. And why do I care so much about all this stuff? Like, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm currently the max level, 400, blah, blah, and I'm getting the tier 5 from Trials. I should be happy, right? But no, the problem is going to be the population of Trials of Osiris. So the first weekend of Burnouts, which is the best map, and it should be booming, and it should have so many players, we only got 150,000 players in Trials. Yes, I understand that since the final shape, we lost a majority of the population, but 150,000 players on a brand new DLC with the best map and new changes and new armor and new weapons should be more than that. 150,000 used to be a low for Trials of Osiris, like back in the days. We used to get 300 plus each weekend, and 150 was like really bad. And I'm not trying to gatekeep. Bungie recently made the Lighthouse chest more accessible to people, which is good because we needed more people in Trials. But now those people that are getting the Lighthouse chest, they don't get anything good, so they're probably just going to stop playing. And right now in Trials, we have 2 passages. The passage on the left side is a practice trial. So what that means is it's taking your skill-based matchmaking to match you against players with similar skills. So if you're not the greatest at Trials, you can play that card and play against people that are not the greatest also. And those people that take the left side passage should not match the people with the right side passage. It's really rare. And the right side passage allows you to reach the Lighthouse. So if you get 7 wins or 7 win streak, you can go to the Lighthouse and get the loot. So you know what people are doing right now? They are just taking the left side passage and playing the skill-based matchmaking and just getting easier games. And guess what? They win games, they get the tier 5, they get the same exact loot that the people from the right side are getting. And that's really not healthy, and the population is already split in half with those 2 cards. But guess what? Bungie is not done. They have more pools.
Before ZK says anything, dude, I'm so tired of these split pools. I get it, like, it helps certain players and it helps one majority and it doesn't the other. I get it, but at the same time, like, having this split player pool just makes it so obnoxious. I wish all the pools were in one. And some people are going to disagree with me on that, and some people are going to agree with me. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. What do you think? She should put the pools together, continue it split.
So you got left side passage, you got right side passage, you got solo queue, you got duo queue, you got trio. And after you got NA, EU, Asia, all the different countries, you got console, you got PC. And that's not all. So when you get 7 win streaks, which is flawless, you are placed in now the flawless pool. What that flawless pool is pretty much skill-based matchmaking against people that also got flawless. So you constantly match the same players or the same cheaters. And for the 7 win streaks, you are supposed to get more loot if you continue with that same card because you achieved the 7 win streak. But right now this season, it feels like the loot is exactly the same when I start my card than when I'm like 7 win streak and I'm continuing the card. It doesn't make any sense. And maybe it's bug, I have no idea. So yeah, Trials is just a big mess right now, and none of the guns are also really worth grinding for. Some of them are good. The Forgiveness is good. The Asia Scare is good. But the spread hand cannons are definitely not a fan favorites. They're pretty hard to use. So yeah, we need another Igneous Hammer or something really crazy for people to get involved with Trials. And let's be honest, what's the point of playing Trials when you...
I mean, if they're gonna give us all this loot, where is the old loot, man? Like, why did they take out Igneous Hammer? Why did they take out just the grenade launcher that PvE guys like really liked, Cataphract? I don't know what it's called. Don't roast me on that. I don't get it. Like, where is all the loot? They just like put it into a vault and they just never give it back, or they give it back in these like mid perks, man. Like, just give us all the loot back too on top of that. Like, there are things to chase. At least give us Igneous back. Come on, bro.
You just run solo ops every 4 or 5 minutes, get the most insane tier 5, and it's efficient, it's fast, and it's also not as hard as getting flawless in Trials and dealing with all the Crucible bullshit. So yeah, I really hope that things will change. I know the system is new. I'm not blaming Bungie for this. They're trying new stuff, and I think Edge of Fate is a step in the right direction. We have more grind, more stuff to do in the game, but I think really pinnacle activities like raids, dungeons, trials, GMs, you should get rewarded for like your efforts. And like, it's always been a problem in Destiny. You don't get the loots that you deserve, pretty much. And lastly, we just got away from an ability spam meta with Witch Queen, Beyond Lights, the Final Shape. Like, there was a lot of abilities, and we finally got away from them. And now with this new season, Bungie changed the build crafting. People are getting more grenades, they're getting more throwing knife, more smoke, more everything, because they now can build into it. And I think it's going to become a problem in Trials. I'm already seeing like way too many abilities, and I'm just ranting a little bit about it. I would love when it's gunplay, but I also like abilities, but just don't want to see too much abilities. I'm done talking. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's more of a rant than like an informational video, but I hope you guys enjoy. Take care.
I mean, ZK is pretty much right, man. We have a lot of ability spam now. Trials is just so far from what most people would want to say it's perfect. I know Edge of Fate has brought back a new drive in terms of like abilities and build crafting, but man, right now Trials is just so sweaty. And I know, you guys let me know in the comment section if you guys are enjoying Trials right now and the whole Edge of Fate. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hey YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or continue to watch the videos because they help. And yeah, shout out if you have a nice Gamer Subs cup like this. I just added that to make the outro look a little bit cooler, but thanks for watching.